So with Akashic Records, which is the source of all universal wisdom, you also can seek guidance for any situations where you are repeating repetitive patterns. So for example, if you're every relationship one after the other has been, you know, negative, toxic, you can't seem to see a way out, it's certain vulnerabilities in you potentially that are drawing the same people to you, and maybe even your expectations of what you are able to attract back to you. But the difference with Akashic Records is it goes a lot deeper, and it goes through your soul journey. So telling you a little bit about what I've been through, I did my own Akashic Records consultation myself. So I trained in it, I learned about it, and then I did my own. And this is why I say you have to be ready for this particular part of it, of spiritual journey, if you like, because it is hard, and it is not for everyone. You have to be ready for seeing, hearing, realizing certain things about you, about your past relationships, you know, the things that are repeating, the things that are not repeating, the things that are just blocks in you, resistances to certain abundance coming in. There's a whole different load of reasons why you might want to look into your Akashic Records. But you do need to be ready for that particular experience. You need to be ready to hear difficult things, to learn difficult things, and you need to be prepared to do the work, to work through them. So it doesn't end with a consultation, no way. Like I suggested a short while ago, the work continues. So through my own experiences, I was shown a certain image, certain scenario playing out, which gave me some information that I was surprised about. It certainly wasn't something that I thought was any part of me. But actually, as time's gone on, it is like, whoa, okay, that makes sense. But not only that, but there has been a lot of different layers that have been peeling away like an onion, if you like, different layers of different things that have come up. The journey has been like this. It has been fast as well. So not only a steep incline, it has been a fast one after the other. Like I said, it's like a snowballing effect. But that doesn't mean it's going to be like that for you. So like I said, I'm doing this work. I'm known that I've been called to do this work for some time. And for me, I think because of my other spiritual stuff going on, that it has necessitated in me being given the short, sharp shock treatment through it, if that makes sense. So because of the nature of what I have already done, okay, in a work in my own, you know, for myself previously, and also because I will be supporting clients through their own experiences, I believe mine had to be how it was. Okay, so I won't lie, it is a difficult thing to do, but on the other side of that, I would say if you're drawn to the idea of having a Akashic Records consultation, reading, whatever you want to call it, it's otherwise known as a layer consciousness as well. If you're drawn to it, you're potentially drawn to it for a reason, because that is where your intended path is. Okay, so I don't want to put anyone off. Okay, but I just need to be truthful about the experiences. You will find some things that you uncover, or we uncover, as quite emotional. There may be an element of denial in there as well, so it might be hard to take on board. And so in that way, a lot of work is done actually after the consultation, when you allow the the emotions and the thoughts to process, you know, that the feelings, you allow the messages to sink in, and then you start to work it through, and it's like, okay. It's not anything to be frightened of, and if you do feel the fear, you have to ask yourself, is it because you know you need to do it but you're scared of that, or is it because you're just not in that right place to do it? Okay, because there's absolutely no pressure. You're nobody is going to make that decision but yourself. But it actually, what I haven't said yet, and I need to say, is it is life transforming. If you're making sure that you're taking care of yourself at the same time and being patient with yourself and not rushing through anything. And I journal a lot. I have filled so many journals. But if you're guiding yourself through that, then you'll just do it at your pace, and you'll find that things start to move quite quickly for you through the learning that you've done about yourself and about others. And it's not about proving yourself right and someone else wrong. It's not about pointing out it's not about pulling other people up on their behaviours or attitudes or even beliefs, you know. It is your journey, okay, and you take ownership of your own journey. You're not there to educate anyone else, but you're there to learn about yourself and about the origin of all those different things, and that is what you take on board. You take on board the learning for yourself, okay. So it isn't meant for others. It's meant for you and you alone. In terms of your transformation, you're here for a reason. You're doing this for a reason. You're drawn to it for a reason. So just trust where you are at in your own journey, and maybe give it a go.